What's going on, guys? Oh my Godzilla, back with a very exciting video, guys. I just got back home from seeing the Wednesday night Godzilla -1 fan event. It was phenomenal. First of all, I was hoping, since they were doing like a fan event, I was hoping there'd be like a little something cool before or after the movie, or maybe they'd give out a poster or something. But there wasn't anything of that. So if you missed the fan event, you just missed seeing the movie a day early. So no worries there. But guys, this movie was truly incredible. Right off the bat, this review will not contain any spoilers. So don't worry about that if you haven't seen the film yet, guys. But this movie was amazing. Immediately right off the bat, one of my favorite Japanese Godzilla movies at this point. Especially in terms of the movies where you're not really rooting for Godzilla. Definitely a top tier movie in that respect. Super, super amazing, guys. I loved every second of it. It was super amazing. The tone was perfect. It was just awesome. You had moments where you're like, oh my gosh, this is like Godzilla meets Jurassic Park. Moments where you're like, this is totally like Godzilla meets Jaws. Totally, like, I definitely saw vibes of both those two movies, those are two of my favorite movies of all time. Actually, that is my first and second favorite movie of all time. But so it's like, that's just amazing to see like them like really feeling like they were pulling from some of those movies and giving us some awesome scenes. Really cool elements of like horror actually in there. There's definitely some like moments where you were genuinely like, whoa, geez, that's super definitely some surprising type moments. So I really just loved every minute of it. Definitely, you could definitely feel in the kind of the city scenes that we saw some of in the trailers where Godzilla's actually in the city. You could really feel the destruction and the power of this Godzilla just from every step he took, seeing the devastation that each and every step took, or when he he spin around and his tail would smash through a building, and just you'd see the not just the tail hitting the building, but you'd see the widespread chaos that took, the building pieces flying everywhere and doing damage to this and that, and his atomic breath. Let me tell you, we've seen the atomic breath in the kind of that clip. We haven't seen. You didn't see his atomic breath. They didn't show you the full power and the full devastation that just one beam could truly cause. It was just crazy. This Godzilla was just so pound for pound, just terrifying and huge and horrible, and just one of the most ferociously brutal versions of Godzilla we've ever seen, I think. And then moving into his design, I've said this before, great job. He looked amazing. He was really just a really a unique version of Godzilla. I got all my goodies sitting right here, including the ticket from tonight, which is already sleeved up and ready to join the collection. So the Godzilla just looked perfect. And how did he look so perfect? How did the CG and everything look so good? This movie had a budget of $15 million, which is just a tiny compared to the budgets we've seen in the huge blockbusters that we've seen even this year, like a Marvel and DC stuff. I know it's in the hundreds of millions of dollars, and I don't know how they got away with making this movie look this good, this much Godzilla screen time, this much explosions and city destruction and all that stuff. It just goes to show you the true heart and passion that these people put behind it, just really giving it their all and making an amazing, incredible Godzilla movie that was interesting from beginning to end. The whole thing kind of moving into like the plot, really great. There was not a moment where I was like, yeah, okay, just let me chill for a second, I'm kind of whatever. Like, I had to pee like halfway through the movie and I just sat there like, because I did not want to get up and miss any minute of this movie. The plot was awesome, and the characters, these are probably the best human characters we've had in a Japanese Godzilla movie ever. You rooted for all of them, you liked all of them, you cared about their story, you just felt everything they were going through. I feel like they really just nailed it. The actors were all incredible. I don't know any of their names, but they were all good. The main people were really all delivered. You really liked all these characters, and there were some good character moments. You could, all these characters went on their own journeys. You had a couple different characters whose journeys you really felt and followed and cared about, and it was just awesome to see that. They weren't just people to give you something when Godzilla's not there. They really had great stories. They all served a great purpose, and it was just amazing to see. I'm super glad I went and saw this movie early. I definitely plan on seeing it again while it's in its theatrical run at least one more time. It truly was that good of a movie where I'm like, how soon can I go back? Maybe it'll be tomorrow. It'll definitely be by this weekend. I definitely plan on being back in a seat, supporting the movie, showing Toho, like, hey, keep doing that stuff over there because it's doing great over in Japan. I really wanted to have a great weekend in America and make a bunch of money. I just continue to tell them, like, hey, don't wait another 6 or 7 years to give us another Godzilla movie from you guys. Keep cranking them out because we will turn out to the shows. We will go see this movie. So I definitely encourage every one of you guys Godzilla fans alike to go see this movie in the theater. Bring your friends, tell them to go see it. It's definitely worth it. I think there will be people who aren't necessarily even huge Godzilla fans that will really like it, because it's so much more than just a Godzilla, giant monster movie. It really is Godzilla definitely has a screen time and kicks butt, but it's a great character movie. There's great aspects of like horror and more like Jurassic things. And if you can't sell them on the Jurassic part, come on, you need better friends. So I think it just really go support this movie, guys, if you can, because it's fully worth seeing in the theaters on the huge screen. I saw it on the big IMAX mega screen, and it was just gorgeous. The sound was amazing. The picture was awesome. Again, back to the budget and the CGI and everything. Like, I do not know how they did it on such a small budget, given the fact that we've seen hundreds of millions of dollars go towards a film, and it doesn't even look all that good. The Flash. But so, like, how do they make it look so good? Godzilla looks perfect. Everything, just between the way he swims and the water around him, like, everything looks so clean and crisp. You'd swear it was peak Marvel, back in the times of Endgame. Like, they just did such a good job. I'm so excited. I'm bummed my hat didn't arrive. I ordered a hat and it's like sitting in customs. Like, for some reason, I don't know, they think my hat is drugs or something, but they like refuse to like release it without doing a bunch of things. So I'm bummed I got a cool -1 hat. I did have the original shirt and this little phone thing I ordered. Got busted out all the guys. My metallic Godzilla is still not here because he's in the box with the hat with it sitting in customs. But anyways, guys, just please, if you can, support this movie. It's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth seeing in theaters, seeing on the big screen. But that also said, I can't wait till they continue to do more figures. We already have these guys, plus the metallic, plus the kind of a small spoiler figure coming soon from Bandai. The SH Monster I really want. The Super 7 that just got announced this morning. Goes up for pre-order in a couple days. Plan on picking up all that because this design of Godzilla just hits hard now. All of it. I liked him when we had the couple figures, but now that I've seen the movie, I am sold. I'm sold. This is an amazing movie. It checks all the boxes. It really does. From the characters, the plot, to Godzilla, to the destruction, and there's everything. There's really I think there's something for almost everyone in this Godzilla movie as well. There's a nice family story. There's a nice military kind of frenemy story, and then of course there's the Godzilla story, which is amazing. Godzilla looks awesome, guys. I'm done rambling. As you can tell, I'm having trouble even controlling my thoughts because I'm just so darn excited. I cannot wait for more of this stuff for this movie. But I also just am excited to see the movie again. Excited to buy it on Blu-ray when it comes out and add it to the collection of Godzilla movies and be able to rewatch it at home whenever I want. But I definitely plan on seeing this movie again. I definitely plan on telling everybody to see this movie. Godzilla fans, not Godzilla fans. People should go see this movie. It's a great movie. It's a great time. And it's a great way to support a studio that really just cares about their product. If they can put out a movie this good on a budget of only $15 million, they really, really put in the work, and the passion is there, and everything is amazing. So guys, let me know your thoughts on Godzilla -1, the movie, in the comment section below, because I expect everyone to go see this movie. So go see it if you haven't. Come back and let me know your thoughts on the movie in the comment section below. I'd love to chat. Probably avoid the comment section if you haven't seen the movie, because I assume people might be throwing some spoilers around in there. But definitely plan on seeing the movie again. Hope you guys see it again. I hope to do a spoiler talk video. Maybe I'll do a spoiler talk with some people once some more people have seen the movie. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you in the next one.